welcome back to my channel. I am enjoying this cool weather this morning. I've got the windows open, I've got the attic fan on. I'm just trying to bring all the fresh air in and enjoy it while I can before it warms up today. I thought I would take you guys along with me. I am going to be planting our seeds in the garden for our fall gardening. I am going to be doing the homeschool stuff, which we do every day, and some cleaning. So share some cleaning motivation with you. Before we do all that though, I'm going to have to run to the grocery store. I'm out of almond milk and I need that to make coffee. So I don't drink coffee in the mornings. I do okay in the mornings. I'm not super tired, but around lunchtime I start to crash and I don't have the luxury of crashing, so I need to be able to keep going. So I've got to have my cup of coffee. And yeah, so we are going to go run to the grocery store and then we will get started on all of those things. Alright, I just got back from Aldi. I picked up my almond milk. I am going to make some coffee here in a few. But first, I think I'm going to tidy up our dining room because it's a little messy and I need to get it cleaned up so we can do our homeschooling and so I can make that coffee. So that is what we're going to do next. I made a last minute decision to do drip coffee this time instead of espresso. So we're gonna switch it up a little bit, just see how it goes. And while that's brewing, I'm gonna tidy up the living room real quick and then I'm gonna get the girls started on their schoolwork. Okay, so kindergarten work is done. So she is completely done with school and we are halfway through our 4th grade class. and it is lunchtime, so I'm going to make the girls some taquitos with some dip for their lunch, and I have no idea what I'm having for my lunch. I'm not really all that hungry, so we'll see. Okay, so the girls have their lunch, and I am going to sit down for a moment and try to drink down some more of this coffee because I am so tired, and I'm really trying hard not to take a nap because we've got more school to do. I have not done any gardening yet. I want to clean the kitchen, and I gotta have everything ready for horse lessons this evening, so I cannot fall asleep. So I'm gonna sit and drink some coffee. We just wrapped up our lunch. I had leftover bratwurst from grilling the other day, and a little tip: if you're pregnant and you're grilling and your feet swell, get something you can put some cold water in and just stand in that while you're grilling. It helps a ton. So anyway, we are on our second half of our school day, and while that is going on, I am going to clean up this kitchen. I am definitely too tired by the end of cooking to do any more cleaning by the time dinner is done. So a lot of times I just leave it for the next day. So there's a bit of a mess. So I'm going to wipe some counters down, get some dishes going. Yeah, clean it up in here. So I got a start on the kitchen. I'm obviously gonna have to do another load of dishes and then wipe down the rest of the counters. I think what I'm gonna do next is get some seeds going, and I also need to switch over laundry that I started earlier and it didn't film, but I'm gonna go ahead and switch that over. so that we have our clothes ready for our horse lessons tonight. And yeah, so laundry and seeds, that is going to be the next project. So my super wonderful love of my life husband surprised me coming home to drop off a dozen roses for our anniversary. So that was such a nice surprise. They smell so good. I'm gonna get these guys in a vase. I love the smell of roses. Gonna need some. Oh. Okay. There we go. Pour the flower food in. So yes, so today is actually our anniversary. We've been married for 14 years. And yeah, the best 14 years of my life. Ooh, things are a little dull, but we're going to do our best. When you cut flowers, you want to cut the stems at an angle so they'll suck up more water. There was a time when I was a florist for a little while. And what I'm doing is I've got the tallest rose in the center. That's my center point, and then I'm going to make the next round a little shorter. And these are really great roses. They have not started to open yet, so they're perfect. And oh my gosh, that smell. I just love it. I could just sit here and smell these all day. And the rest you just kind of poke in. gosh, they smell so good. I know, I can't stop saying that. They do. They smell really good. Okay. Just trying to center this a little bit better. There we go. Switch out the candle for the roses. One more sniff. Okay. Ooh. So there is that. There we go. So there are my roses. They are so pretty. They're going to look so nice when they bloom. Love it. Love it. Happy anniversary. Okay, next on the agenda is the seeds. What in the world was I growing? I can't even remember. I'm gonna have to look through. Okay, hold on. I've got a whole bunch of different seeds. It wasn't the corn. It does not tolerate frost. I think I was gonna try some artichokes. I have not been having good luck with those, but it says I could do early fall, so we're gonna try early fall. I've been doing early spring. We're gonna switch it up a bit. Do not tolerate frost. These do not do well. I don't believe lavender does okay. Not these, not these. I haven't done fall gardening before, so this is definitely an experiment. Should I try carrots? Let's just try them for fun. Oh, not these. Let's see. What's the map say? April, July. No, we're not going to do the carrots. I do want to try the Brussels sprouts. They're frost tolerant. We've got a ton of asparagus out there already. I'm not going to plant any more of that. I think I wanted to try spinach. Yeah, we're going to try spinach. I've got 2 winter squashes. I've got butternut squash and I've got some spaghetti squash. I believe arugula is okay. We're going to try the arugula. I want to try broccoli and I want to try the romaine lettuce. Okay, so these are what I'm going to try and plant. So how many things am I planting? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 things to try. So we're going to give that a shot. I ended up with 3 tomatoes. There's still a few more little green tomatoes on the plant. I went ahead and pulled these because some of the ones that were more turned were also being attacked by ants and getting eaten. So I pulled them and we'll let them sit in the sun for a few days and hopefully they'll turn the rest of the way. That's what my grandpa used to do, so it worked for him. Yeah, let's start planting. Okay, so it is too hot for my camera out here. My camera keeps shutting off after just a couple minutes because it's overheating. So I am just going to finish up putting these seeds, and then I'll run through and show you where I planted everything. And hopefully it reminds me later down the road where I planted everything as well. So be right back. Okay, so I have got over here broccoli into arugula in a couple. This whole thing is Brussels sprouts, these 3 black ones, and the green one is going to be the butternut squash. These dogs try to eat my dirt, so I have to watch them. So yeah, so Brussels sprouts, butternut squash. Then we have some romaine lettuce, some spinach. This one is going to be an artichoke. This one is going to be spaghetti squash, and then that one's going to be an artichoke. And then I'm hoping I can get the spaghetti squash to just grow out around and over here in this corner. And we'll let the butternut squash grow out and along the front here. So that is what we're going to try and do. So wish me luck. And I actually have another pot I forgot to fill with dirt that I have extra, so I'm not going to do that today. I think I'll probably do that tomorrow and plant some more broccoli, I think I'll plant more broccoli. So, yeah. So that is the plan, Stan. Okay, so I am just going to bring this camera in, let it cool off, and I'm going to go water those plants off camera and just get everything squared away. So I have just finished watering the garden, and I've decided I'm going to leave that last pot that I haven't filled with dirt yet for the girls to do and let them pick what they want to plant in it. That way they get a little say and a little fun in the garden too. For dinner tonight, we are taking lunchbox dinners because we drive an hour from our house to the horse stables, and I just let them eat dinner in the car and watch stuff. That's when they get their tablet time, so they get like an hour of tablet time and dinner all at the same time. And usually I pack them sandwiches and, like, you know, your typical lunch sandwiches, chips, fruit cup, a dessert. They're getting tired of the sandwiches, so we're going to swap out the sandwiches for some ham and cheese Hot Pockets. That's what they've requested. So I am going to put those together. It is starting to get close to time to start getting things together so we can leave. So yeah, I'm going to make our lunchbox dinners and bring up the laundry, pick out the clothes for the lessons, make sure they're ready to go. I will do my last load of dishes off camera and wipe down the rest of the countertops before I go, hopefully. And yeah, that is it. That is the day for today. Schoolwork is all done for the day. We've finished all of that. So yeah, that is how we wrap up our day. And then when we come home, it's going to be usually baths, so we don't all smell like a barn when we get home and we're not all sweaty and stinky and gross. And then brushing teeth and going to bed, and that is our entire day. So I hope you guys found some motivation and inspiration and got some things done today along with me. If you have any fall gardening advice, definitely leave it down in the comments. I would love to hear it. For me, it's all an experiment. I've never gardened in the fall before. And yeah, oh sorry, I am so out of breath from watering the garden. It does not take much. This boy is like 2 pounds over what a normal baby weighs at this stage in the game. So he's taking up a lot of space in there. And yeah, so I'll see you guys next time. Have a good night. Subscribe if you haven't. Give this video a thumbs up. And I'll see you. Bye.